क्राउड अपने पूरे जोश के साथ हमारे साथ मौजूद है इस वक्त ब्रेक चल रही है ड्रिंक ब्रेक सो आई जस्ट नीड टू आस्क मैं पूछना चाहता हूं मुल्तान के क्राउड से कि क्या आप इस मैच को एंजॉय करेंगे शो से पानी कम ऑन wonderful everyone as you're watching this amazing match just cricket between Pakistan versus England and this is your host Raja Hamza welcome back once again everyone उसके बाद दुआने साहब के साथ मौजूद है अभी एक जो बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेंडिंग था आप लोगों ने सुना नहीं होगा दिल्ली मौज के नामा सो आज हम आपके साथ करने जा रहे हैं जो आवाज़ होगा वो आप सब लोग आवाज़ एक बुलंद हमारे साथ करने जा रहे हैं सो इसके साथ जहाँ पर ये ऑन हो रहा है ये आप सब लोग मिलकर करेंगे क्योंकि ये चैलेंज आया है लाहौर क्राउड ने भी कर दिया रावलपिंडी ने भी कर दिया कराची ने भी कर दिया लेकिन मुल्तान कैसे पीछे रह सकता है आइए मुल्तान हम मिलकर ट्राई करते हैं ये पार्ट आप सब लोग हमारे साथ करेंगे जहाँ पर इस गाने में आएगा वो आप लोग बोलने जा रहे हैं सो आइए चलते हैं Alright, so इस वक्त क्राउड शायद समझ नहीं पा रहा है यहाँ पे आया हुआ है व्हाट इज दिस मुल्तान आपका शो सुनना चाहता हूँ एक बार जरा शोर से बताएंगे कि क्या मुल्तान के लोग यहाँ मौजूद हैं अभी या नहीं सो शोर अच्छा है मुल्तान जान रहे हैं लेकिन इस गाने पर आप लोगों ने जरूर बात करना है हमारे साथ
Welcome back to Multan, where we've had an hour of this opening test match between Pakistan and England. Shan Masood won the toss this morning, decided to bat on a hot morning, a pitch with just a little bit of grass on it, and it drinks Pakistan 56 for 1. They just lost the one wicket, Saim Ayub, who on the leg side, Jamie Smith taking a good low catch. New ball, bit of bounce, and just tickling the glove down the leg side. England thought they had another when Shan Masood was given out LBW, and Bryden Carse is second over. Carse, a debutant, was given his cap by Ben Stokes earlier this morning, but Shan Masood reviewed and replay showed that the ball pitched just outside leg stump, much to the disappointment of Carse, Stokes and the rest of the England team. It's hot, it looks like a good toss to win. Woakes is wicketless, Carse, because of that overturned review, wicketless, one for Atkinson, and it looks like we're about to see some spin for the first time today. Would he go Leach? Would he go Bashir? Ollie Pope has decided to go to the off spinner, Shoaib Bashir, who is, I suppose, England's first choice spinner now, although he is the less experienced of the two, with Jack Leach back in the side. It's good afternoon to Amir Sohail and Ian Ward.
Afternoon, Ath. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, this will be a challenge for Shoaib Bashir and indeed for the captaincy of Ollie Pope. He's posted a slip and a leg slip. He's catching offside on the drive. Bashir's round the wicket. Another chase.
Not a good start, as both these batters register 50 runs partnership on the board, a timely one. Pakistan losing Saim Ayub early in the piece, but these guys are working hard for the Pakistan team to recover. Yeah, talking about the off spinner, you know, I've been following his career, is ever improving. He's gaining confidence day by day, and he's a tall lad, and to be able to flight the ball, that is something special.
Yeah, England's spinners had a good time of it here 2 years ago. It was Jack Leach who led the way with 15 wickets, but they had Will Jacks, who bowled some off spin on that tour, who was more of a batter really, but took 6 wickets on debut in the first game in Pindi. But Shoaib Bashir has come from nowhere really in the last year, 18 months, and has made himself into England's first choice spinner. Just got to find his length. Starts with a full toss, the second ball slightly over pitched as well. What about the conditions, Amir? The pitch here, as expected in Multan. I mean, it's a little bit greener than we were here 2 years ago, but it's not done much off the seam, has it?
Yeah, that's what you get when you come to Multan. A tinge of grass is a mere camouflage. It's not going to offer anything to the bowlers, and that's what we have seen in the morning's play. Yes, there'll be something for the spinner, that's for sure.
Get off just hanging a little deep, which allows Shan Masood the single as he uses his feet to Shoaib Bashir.
I think this is an opportunity for both of these two Pakistan batsmen to be very proactive against Shoaib Bashir. Ollie Pope has gone to his spinner early. Very challenging conditions for the seamers. And unsettle Bashir as early as possible, not allow him to settle. That will give Pope a few problems. You mentioned the pitch. I reckon from a distance it's got visibly whiter since we started, and we've had an hour and a little bit of cricket.
Yeah, it'd be interesting just to keep an eye on the pitch that's cut next door as well, 61 for 1. Remember that we've got back-to-back games here in Multan. Is 3 away from the one we're playing on right now. That's starting to be cut and prepared for the next test match here, which will start 3 days after the end of this first game, or the schedule end of the first game. Nice drive, beats mid off. And the outfield here, you wouldn't say it's rapid, but it's quick enough to take that to the boundary.
It's inveterate of a left-hander to see that line and the length and go for that extra cover drive. He was in control on that occasion. Leaning forward, getting the foot to the pitch of the ball and placed it well. It should give Shan Masood a lot of confidence.
So Pope bringing the changes to the field. The slips have gone. They didn't last very long on a pitch that's offering very little sideways movement and not that much bounce either. So you can see that there's just that one catcher now, Ben Duckett, who's in a fine gully or a 6-slip position, and then everybody else spread around. Looks like there's going to be a combination of some short stuff incoming from Brydon Carr, so we expect him to play that kind of role. He'd be the quickest of England's bowlers along with Gus Atkinson. He's certainly the tallest. This is the look at that beautiful cover drive from Shan Masood.
Well, we've seen this ploy from England a lot of times since the Stokes-McCullum partnership came into force in Test match cricket. Of course, it's Ollie Pope today.
Mentioned that he's tall and reasonably quick, but it didn't get up, did it? It was a short ball. Shan Masood maybe looking around the field and expecting the short ball. Aimed a duck and the ball just didn't get up.
You a short leg, maybe. As ever, you want that extra fielder, which you haven't got, so where does he take him from? But if he plays it like that again, that might be an option for Ollie Pope.
Just looking at the field, and they're well protected on the leg side boundary with a man out in front of square, behind square and fine leg. So the field definitely set for a decent amount of short pitch bowling.
Quite early to go to it though, isn't it? And that's physically very challenging for Brydon Cast.
Yeah, the boy has a potential, there is no doubt about it. But when, as a fast bowler, you come to subcontinent, if you're not getting any deviation of the surface and also in the air, you have to create angles. At the moment, we haven't seen that from English fast bowlers. Ball very close to the stumps. And the batters are looking comfortable now.
What it might do is encourage this ball to reverse swing a little earlier. See if Brydon Cast is holding the ball across the seam. Turns round. Can we spot the way he's gripping it? Seam up on this occasion.
.67 for 1 from 15. Not a cloud in the sky, haven't seen one yet since we've been in Multan, which is 3 days now. Sun beating down. It's going to be very warm for these England players who concluded the English season about 9 days ago in temperatures around about 8 or 9.
Isn't that warm?
You reckon I'm exaggerating?
Massively. I drove past you shivering outside the gate as you were waiting for your cab to take you to the station. Felt like about 2.
Start using layers. About him, he always looking to bowl outside the off stump. If the ball turns inside edge, can be involved. If it goes with the arm, slip comes into play. And started off well.
I think that's slightly still a work in progress with Shoaib Bashir. When he first came onto the scene, and this is a very small sample size, he did get a little straight. And as he got a bit more comfortable, confident, was captain the way he was captained by Stokes initially, he just got it a bit further outside the right-hander's off stump.
Likes it, does Bashir. Gets no response from the umpire. On the angle, maybe just sliding down the leg side. It's going to be an issue for Pope because the last 3 games that he did in the English season against Sri Lanka, I think he was none from 10 on reviews. That was his record. I don't think he overturned one correctly.
I think that's where Pope needs a bit more help from Jamie Smith, the keeper. I think he needs to be a bit more proactive in getting his opinion across. There was a couple of occasions where Joe Root, the experienced Joe Root, was saying we should review, and you could see that Jamie Smith felt it was either too high or going down, and he just didn't offer his voice strongly enough. So it's a bit of a partnership. Keeper, captain, obviously bowler, maybe square leg on height. Andrew Strauss's era, they were very clear in the process they went through, and it wasn't rushed, it wasn't done on emotion.
From that angle round the wicket to the left-hander, he's really got to pitch in line and get the ball to straighten. But on this first morning here in Multan, we've seen precious little evidence of any spin yet. We imagine there'll be a bit of help for the spinners as we go through this game on a dry surface and under these hot conditions, but not yet for Shoaib Bashir. Slightly mistimed. Shan Masood on the charge, looking to come down the wicket and hit that probably straighter than he intended it to go, and it in the end went past wide mid-on for 4.
Took his chances. Shan Masood tells me he's not comfortable facing the off-spin around the stumps, and especially that line of length. He wants him to move away from that one. Inside half of the bat. Still a good result for Shan Masood.
Firmly hit to flashes past Shoaib Bashir, who outstretched his left hand. So this is a good firm response from Shan Masood and Pakistan, who are 76.
It's a good firm response from Shan Masood, but I don't think England or Shoaib Bashir will mind if he's trying to play in this way. It doesn't seem to be natural to him. Thick inside edge through mid-wicket, that was hit with more authority. But this is where Ollie Pope has got to hold his nerve and not blink.
Oh no, that was a desperate run. He played so well, he's played beautifully this morning, and then suddenly chanced his arm and surely would have gone with a direct hit.
I think he felt he timed it a little bit better to get it past that short mid-on, really. Oh, and he was not even in the frame. That is a big chance. You've got to take these chances in these conditions. And really, from that range, he's missed by a distance.
If as a batsman you're looking for a quick single, your momentum should be going forward. He played that delivery of the back foot and judged it wrong. Very lucky, Asir Shafiq, to survive.
Super Soft detergent powder, not just any old detergent powder, but premium detergent powder, clean like a dream.
Is that why you are looking so pristine today, Mike?
Yes, absolutely. Although the iron could do with making an appearance, Amir.
Just because you spent one night in a hotel and had your shirts pressed, you wait until day 4 of this test, you'll look exactly the same.
Well, he's lively, Brydon Cast. He comes bounding in. Saw that bouncer earlier that didn't quite get up to Shan Masood. This is another look at the run out, and it was a shocking run, really. And you could see the disappointment on Ollie Pope's face, who, having missed that direct hit, then lands a haymaker on the off stump.
Well, if he'd broken his finger doing that, he would have had a problem.
He's looked good though, Abdullah Shafiq, this morning. He's looked very composed, with the exception of that shocking run. He's played really nicely.
My question to both of you really, as we see the conditions here in Multanis hot, is field is set for the short pitch ball in mind. Are you better off looking to take it on and then get out of the way at the last minute, or set your stall just to get out of the way?
I think you have to look to play that stroke, and in the process, if it's too high, you should be able to leave that. Or when you, as a batsman, decide not to play that stroke, you actually block your backswing, and hence you haven't got that lever to move well in the crease. So you, as a batsman, better off attempting that stroke, and then if it's not there, leave it. It's been good. Abdullah Shafiq. Put a restraint on himself. He was chasing wide deliveries in the last couple of series, but here he looks more composed and fighting hard with himself.
.35 from 57, Ishan Masood, having overturned an LBW decision. He's unbeaten on 37. Pakistan 78 for 1. Pitch is good. There's been very little evidence of swing or seam for England's bowlers, so already they've resorted to a short pitch ploy from Brydon Carse and Shoaib Bashir, the off spinner, introduced on the hour. Field slip, leg slip, short leg, and mid on, Chris Woakes just hanging a little deep.